Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni. Great Malabite.
Good morning, Ruben. Yes, good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Rufai. Good morning, Victoria. Tundu MK Abiola.
Good morning, Mr. Feni.
Good, nice, lacy outfit there.
Thank you.
With some peculiar length. Yes. Now, let's look at the newspaper, starting with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, Buhari, Osun people have expressed their will through ballots. It must matter, be respected. Congratulates PDP's Adeleke on electoral victory. Reiterates commitment to credible electoral system. Atiku, Ayu, Saraki, Diri, Obaseki, Obi, others salute winner. Yes, President Buhari has every right to bask in the fairness, the credibility of the election in Osun. Yes, progressively we're seeing improvement, and kudos to INEC in the electoral process. From Anambra, it was cool in Anambra, well, shaky in Ekiti, but in Osun, it was good. Beavers worked, unlike Anambra where you have to smile or squint for it to recognize you. There's progressive improvement in the electoral process. Yes, Ekiti, a lot of vote buying in Ekiti, not so much in Osun, although there's, as they say in Osun, we take your money and still vote our conscience. Yes, the Nigerian voter getting wiser by the day. But let's look at how other newspapers are reporting this story, then perhaps we'll make some more comment. The Punch newspaper face off with Aregbesola cost Oyetola re-election, minister's faction. We are assessing outcome of poll. Oyetola to talk after consultation aid. Buhari, Atiku, governors hail Adeleke. Osun polls indicates Ige's voice resounds from the grave, says Wole Soyinka, the prof, Nobel laureate. Now, the Daily Sun newspaper, Osun, PDP Atiku brag over Adeleke's victory. Outcome of global poll, indication of what awaits APC, says opposition party will win presidential election, boast ruling party. Buhari or Tom, others congratulate governor-elect. Yes. Now, the Daily Independent newspaper, fears grip APC Tinubu's camp ahead of 2023. APC will respond appropriately, says Governor Oyetola. CDD ask INEC to replicate Osun Ekiti poll successes in 2023. That is the goal, to have the general election in 2023 free, fair, and credible, like Osun. Now, the role of Aregbesola, as Punch is reporting, yes, it's on record that Aregbesola Rauf, no, his full name, Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, boasted that I will stop Oyetola.
Baba Kabiru.
Oh, Baba Kabiru, yes.
Baba Kabiru.
Yes.
If you want his full name.
Yes. He boasted openly, and it's on record. He said, I will stop Oyetola the way Tinubu stopped Ambode in Lagos from having a second term. Having his way, you will say, maybe. Does that spur more division in the camp of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the APC? Well, this is not a good one. You cannot say this is a good one for him. Because to lose his second state, some will argue that that's his first state, is a minus, you will say. To lose your state is a minus. But again, I will see how the Tinubu media team will play this up, put this right spin, if there is any, to put on the Osun story. But congrats to Adeleke, yes, dancing governor. Of course, it's good to dance. If you have some weight like Adeleke, like myself, you need to dance frequently to shed some weight. And it's another form of exercise for those who have forgotten. Now, if we just look at the Guardian newspaper quickly, the Guardian newspaper, yes. More worries over rising inflation. Headwinds as MPC meets today. MPC contemplates lesser evil. Appraises intervention framework amid downturn. Monetary committee has no relevance to ordinary Nigerians, says Olusoga. NBS inflation report contradicts Buhari's claim on economy. Yes, we'll hear from the central bank governor today. Once again, he's been very quiet for some time now. At least after the MPC meeting, he has to speak. So we'll hear from Godwin Emefiele. What's happening to the Naira? Naira taking a hit there. Now, the Business Day newspaper reporting how Bureau de Change aids bank fraud in Nigeria. I'm sure it's a story that will interest many people. Now, the foreign newspapers, quickly, the Times of London. Sunak attack socialist pros. Yes, the Tory leadership rivals trade personal insults in bitter TV clash. Yes, Liz Truss trying to claim some ground there against Penny Mordaunt. Yes, saying that accusing Rishi Sunak of putting the kind of tax on the people they have not seen in the last 70 years, the highest in 70 years. So she puts it. But the leadership candidates had the chance to also ask each other one question. And Liz Truss was asked, Sunak asked Liz Truss whether she regretted being a teenage Lib Dem and whether she regretted voting to stay in EU.
That was so cheeky.
Yes, Ruben Rufai.
And which one she regrets.
I hope we still have some time.
So
yes. So for me, I got all time to watch the debate.
Not to forget the heat wave in the UK. It's occupying.
Definitely that's
the headlines.
Summer. That's summer. And,
but this summer with a difference.
No, it's
hotter than July, as they say.
No, it's
yes,
I like it with my favorite.
So it's summer, and
wonder.
Definitely there's heat wave, and we know what's happening with the world weather pattern now. You know, global warming and the like, and this is where you see it's very hot summers and things like that. Also, you know, the normal weather pattern during summer, the longer days and the shorter nights that also happen. Those weather phenomena are coming up. But for the first time, I got a chance to see their debates on Friday. And honestly, I'm going to say some things. I think out of all of them, I think Rishi is the most prepared. I don't think Kemi Badenoch is prepared at all. I mean, when I heard the level of argument Kemi was making, it was very, very, very suboptimal. In fact, when they asked questions as regards housing, Kemi was leading, you know, the Ministry on Housing and, you know, leveling up and the likes. And the solutions and the ideas were not concrete enough for me.
Experience matters.
So yes. Experience matters. Rishi Sunak has his hand firmly held on policies and everything. And I think if there's anybody that can hit the ground running, and it's not even serving in the military, even the likes of Tom Tugendhat that has served in the military for a while, and even what's her name now, Penny Mordaunt, and I think she's been in the Navy.
And she's a Navy reservist.
They didn't have the richness and the uniqueness of ideas Rishi Sunak had on every subject matter. And to show he's the most prepared, even when you look at the television screen where he was, because it's a virtual meeting, he was the only candidate that even had a call to action. He had a QR scan code there where you could scan while he was talking live and support his candidacy. You know, some candidates like Tom Tugendhat didn't even put a background with their campaign slogan and the like. I mean, Kemi just put Kemi for Prime Minister, and she put a website that was almost obscene. I think Rishi had been prepared for this even before this happened.
So that's why the knives are out for him.
Yeah,
I think he's a traitor.
No, yeah, you can say that.
Yes,
you can say that.
So prepared,
because he's so prepared for this. He's so prepared for this, and almost those answers, clockwork. I think bang on Rishi will get it.
But Rufai, I have a question to ask you. Did you laugh when the question was asked that raise up your hands if you would have Boris Johnson on your cabinet? And nobody did.
You can't try, sir.
It was all things considered. a very bad-tempered debate, particularly the exchange between Rishi Sunak and Liz Truss. So you could see that the rivalry, is so hot you could touch it. With Mordaunt, at a point, having to say, look, people should stay away from toxic politics. But of course, the politics is toxic. But it's good to have that debate. And again, the major issue was about tax cuts and Rishi Sunak complaining about socialism and he not committed to any immediate tax cuts. But that's an issue I'd like to bring up when Mr. Wilson joins us. But in any case, Tom Tungenhat is not going anywhere. He stubbornly said he will stay on just because he got 37 in the second round of voting. Today, when we have another vote, that list of 5 is going to reduce further. And Tungenhat's supporters are either likely to go to Mordaunt or to Liz Truss. Now, very quickly, still on the Osun election, you were saying something about dancing, that dancing can continue. No, let us say very clearly that Senator Ademola Adeleke should know that, yes, while we enjoy the entertainment, is dancing and Davido going to support him, the time for dancing is over. When he gets to that government house, he's not going there to go and do entertainment and be dancing all over the place. It's time for work. And he will be assessed on the basis of how he is able to deliver on the mandate, on the mandate that the people of Osun have given him, not on the basis of the new steps that he will likely exhibit as governor of Osun State. I think that clarification needs to be made, because what if, he will be assessed on the record. But because what the people have shown is that if they are displeased with you on the basis of all the factors that we had earlier articulated, every factor that we identified is valid. Yes. There's no single story analysis. That's unintellectual. At the end of the day, if he does not do well, the people would vote him out. Yes. Yes. I hope he knows that. Yes. So it's not about family name. It's not going there with a dynastic, opportunism. He's going there, we expect him to work. And also Senator Abdullah Adamu, who was saying yesterday that he's still waiting for INEC to come and inform him officially. He can continue to wait.
Maybe I hope he's still in the old school, where you wait for results for ballot box
presented to you in your
ballot box to move for 2 days to get to the counting point and collation center, and anything can happen. Nothing can happen.
The result has been declared. So if he does not know the situation, let him read the newspapers this morning.
Doctor, but there's a local slang. They say he let him more. No, it's morning already.
No, it was an Olule situation.
But Robert, that is clear. One more dance step. If there's any time to dance Buga, it is now. That he has won. To raise his shoulder and dance. Finally.
Okay, if any dance Buga,
he will get back to work.
We don't have music. Dance to Buga.
I don't dance.
No, if any, he can sing for you. Oh no, Buga.
But I agree with you.
Great Malabai.
It is time to walk.
Okay, we need to continue.
Anyway, we've got to go.
Thank you, Mr. Feni.